Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for your Unit 3 Interactive Notebook. On your unit map, you'll notice that there are pages for required activities, and then it lists your pick threes and your twos. Remember that you get 60 points for your required activities, and then another 40 points for your pick threes and twos. That means the additional 5 assignments are worth 8 points each. In Lesson 1, you should have pages 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 filled out. On page 12, this is one of your pick threes. On this one, you're imagining you're a designer, you pick a demographic, and then you find inspiration items based on the scenario you chose. Then you list why you chose the pieces that you did to relate to the demographic in question. This is one of your pick threes and twos, and you read through the article and you create a fast fashion one pager on what you learned. This is an option where you can create a personal mood board according to the instructions. This is a pick 3 or 2 where you create a billboard advertising a specific line of accessories. In lesson 2, your required pages are, we didn't do 17 or 18 or 19. 20 you did not have to fill out. 21, you could have recorded 3 takeaways from the video that we watched in class. If you did, I'll give you extra points. If you didn't, then it won't affect your grade. This was not something you had to fill out. This was not something you had to fill out. In place of your required pages for lesson 2, we did a choice assignment where you either found an accessory and looked at the history of it, or you created a mood board based on a decade. The design a decade sticker is explained on this slide, slide 24, and this is one of your pick threes or twos. Slide 25 asks you to create a list of different clothing items that you think would be popular or are popular in our time and that people would look back on. This is a pick 3 or 2, and there are 3 total pages, so follow the prompts on here. And then we get to lesson 3. In lesson 3, there were no required pages to fill out. We answered all the questions in class and you got participation points. This is one of the pick threes or twos for lesson 3. So read the instructions on the left if you choose to finish this or complete this assignment. This is the second page for this pick 3 or 2. This is another pick 3 or 2 where you could do some Crow-Key cutouts or use your Crow-Keys in your supply bag. This is one of your pick threes or twos. It's going to ask you to use a Padlet. And this is the last pick 3 or 2 for this lesson, and it's going to take you on a scavenger hunt. Lesson 4, Textile Care. We completed this on the Laundry Know-How set of slides. As long as you turn those in, you're good for lesson 4. For your pick 3s and 2s for this notebook, for this lesson, you had a laundry log option or a how do I take care of it option. Then we got to lesson 5. The only required page from this is page 41. And then you have to show a picture of your running stitch. The pick 3s and 2s for lesson 5 are to complete the remaining stitches. And on Google Classroom, there's a separate sheet where I put all of the links to the tutorials for these. So in short, lessons 1 and 2 are really the only places where you had to fill out a good amount of pages. And even so, lesson 2, we did most of it in our choice assignment. So your notebook's pretty easy this time. Just make sure you complete your pick 3s and 2s. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions.